Hello guys, welcome back to my commentary on Umineko Episode 7. Last time we left off, we were being introduced to Leon Ushiromiya, a new member of the Ushiromiya family that we never even heard of before until now. Things have already gotten strange just because he's there. He was never there in the previous 6 games, so we're all wondering why he's there in the first place. So, Will is here to investigate. Well, somewhat anyway. That's gotta be the reason he's there, because he's there. Well, actually, I'm not even sure if... Leon looks a lot like a chick though, with the hair and everything, but I don't know. I'm just gonna think he's a dude for now. That said, well, I still think that he's probably connected to Battler somehow, all because of that red strand of hair in his head. Every bit of his hair is brown except for one strand of it. On top of that, if this is supposed to be some sort of funeral or whatever, well, I haven't really seen Battler on this game board yet. So, who knows? I suppose that's probably part of it and everything. Oh boy, here comes Bernkastel. Bernkastel, she became an uber bitch in episode 5. And boy, boy was she a real bitch. See, I believe that, at this point, she's probably the main antagonist. And, I wonder why she's going around toying with people like that. Well, aside from the fact that her mind apparently broke when she counted the years of her little hell that Lambda described. Back in episode 6, Lambda, back when Battler got himself in that logic era and got himself trapped in that closed room for years, Lambda has supposedly went through that same kind of hell or whatever, and Byrne did too, but she came out worse. So that's why she came out to be a complete monster, going around toying with people however she pleases. She's doing it for the lulz, just so she can stave off her boredom. Oh, I'd like to think of her as Rika and how she turned out. Being killed over and over and over and over. Oh boy. Now let's get back to the guy at hand, Will. I see in your place. It's a piece I've placed, the correct way to put it. So, in other words, Leon is supposedly some sort of piece that the new guy is a piece that she placed. And well, Leon's not exactly a servant. Some sort of servant like Erica, I believe. And Leon, he's basically clueless. He's got no idea what the hell is going on, and I don't blame him. If I got wrapped up in that situation, I'd be asking who, what, when, where, and how about 20 times until I got at least an answer. Let's see. Proving it. I would guess Leon is probably 19 years old. Silver ring? Eh? There's no such thing as a silver ring. There's always been the gold ring that Kenzo always wore on his finger. Not to mention, Kenzo's actually still alive. Wait, no. He can't possibly still be alive. it was already revealed he was dead from the very beginning. So how is he in this? How is he even there this time? And Leon, this guy. Bernkastel. She claimed that she, meant to put Leon on the game board because this is a fragment with a possibility of him appearing in. So, yeah. And apparently she has a use for Will here. Will doesn't have a choice in the matter because, in Bernkastel, you know how she rolls. You already know how Angie and her family turned out. And boy, does she screw Angie's family over big time. Especially her relationship with Ava. He knew who killed Beatrice. That's my game. Oh boy. So what? A funeral for someone and the body is not even in the casket. Just a book. I love how Bernkastel's face just contorts like that. There's no one to stand in your way. I just want to sit back and make your beautiful checkmate in this game. I've even found you an ally. That's what Leon is for. Yeah. As I said, Leon is supposed to be like Will's. No, actually, I didn't say that. I had said that Will had probably came there for Leon or something like. He's there because Leon is there, and it's not necessarily because he came for him, but because he's there. Entertain me and my master. Ow might be a polite theater goer, but I might throw popcorn if I'm displeased. You know what? She just had to make a little shout out to Hanyu, huh? Yes, Hanyu's. We all remember that from Higurashi. You know, Hanyu, her nickname is supposed to be Ow. Oh, wait a minute. Van Dyne's rule number 7. It's forbidden to have a crime without all clues presented. And rule number 7 is forbidden to have a murder mystery without a corpse. So, I wonder if I could just tie this into the previous games, like whenever Cannon's body disappeared back in episode 2. Basically, if there's no body, then there's no mystery. And there wasn't really any clues leading to where he could be. So the possibility here is that Cannon probably was never murdered in episode 2 at all. And with the way episode 6 went, more like he didn't even exist. Will signal his chin, spun him around after snorting once in an unsatisfied manner. As she watched the pair leave the chapel, Bernkastel sneered. Feathering something Aurora. Oh boy, she screwed up her name bad. Requiem of the Golden Witch. Yeah, that's just how it's probably gonna go. Basically, this is I get the feeling things are gonna go a whole lot differently this time around. Who killed Beatrice? If that's the whole premise of this story, then what about the rest of the family? Aren't they gonna wind up getting murdered like anyone else? Good work. You could take a break now. Would you mind leaving? It's Cannon. You see, I only see Cannon here and no Shannon. So maybe that whole Cannon is Shannon theory is probably true after all. I mean, it was practically shoved down my throat when I played episode 6. There's no going home. Not for me. Not for anyone. Eh? Yeah. Apparently Will likes to talk in riddles or whatever. Yeah. Let's see here. A magic trick. Took one of the flower off, then showed it to Leon, as though pointing out the trick. Then he slowly lifted it upwards. Watch. Is a dove gonna fly out of it? Will looks more like a pirate captain than a magician, you know. The rose Will had thrown suddenly had flown in an arc. It should have sped rapidly through the air. However, as soon as it passed out from the shade and eaves, it stopped right in midair, as though the air surrounding it had turned into syrup. Oh boy. That wasn't all. As it hung in midair, the rose's beautiful golden petals began to darken one after another. Yeah. You know what? I don't know what's going on here anymore. That's never happened in the previous games at all either. No, maybe that probably never happened because they never tried to seriously leave the island. Which hung in the air, Will blocked the way with his arm. It was though he was telling Leon that leaving this place meant certain death. This chapel has been cut off from the fragment. We're currently locked in a concentrated loop of time. Okay, so basically Leon is telling him that this is Umineko. You're trapped in a time loop, and you're probably gonna get killed over and over and over. But if this is supposed to be who killed Beatrice, then there's really no way that will happen. And Rosa just admitted that I killed her. I did it. That was reference to episode 3 back when Rosa had her little childhood when she tried to take the Beatrice seesaw out of the mansion, and she wound up falling off a cliff and dying. It splashed open. But with this, Will just basically told them, no, actually I want to revise my statement. Will basically told Leon that this is like Gantz or something, but there's no aliens to kill or whatever. Lame Gantz. Cause like, you leave, you die. So, I mean, that's how the Gantz game works too. You leave, you die. Who the hell is Diana? Who killed Beatrice, you say? That's hardly something to go barging into a funeral and start asking the family about. Questioning the family is one of the basics of the mystery genre. Just give up and accept it. I do know that Beatrice is the mistress of Kenzo. You really are a strange person. How do you know so much about this family? Are you sure you have no connections with us? That red strand of hair keeps making me think of Battler. I don't know. But then again, my little theory about him having a connection to Battler will probably be disproven if Battler were to show up on the game board like usual. Then again, yeah. Beatrice died a long time ago. We should run me a Leon. William, call me Will. For the first time, Will introduced himself. The mutual introduction was finally completed. Leon was finally able to talk to him on an equal level. However, Leon took a deep sigh. Will-san, call me Will. I'll call you Leon. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and end this little commentary here. Thanks for watching, and I'll get back to you on part 3.